Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, some other questions.
There hasn't been a question yet.
Oh, that's right. Maybe I'm just a little nervous. I'm so excited.
Oh, why? Do we scare you?
Yes.
Actually,
I had a dream you turned into a triceratops. It was really funny.
Well, we do like things in threes.
Yeah. That's really good. That was really funny. It kind of blew my mind, and I woke up out of the dream, but it was cool for the most part.
Would you do us a favor?
Yes.
Would you step away from the microphone and come closer? And closer? And closer? Are you close?
I'm close.
Boom! Now you may go back to the microphone.
Oh, that was awesome.
Thank you.
It woke me up.
Thank you.
I'm living my dream. It feels good.
Yes.
Is actually about the significance to you of the number 5 and how that
The
plays
number
about-
of humanity.
What?
The number of humanity.
Is the number 5?
Yes. How many fingers do you have?
5.
How many extensions from your body do you have?
5.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. And in relation to that, in establishing men's circles, do you have
One
any...
moment. We heard that. Somebody said, what about the 6th one?
Okay.
In this particular case, despite what most males think, it doesn't count.
I didn't hear that. That was nice.
All right. And maybe there are other ways you can buoy yourself up. What about some sort of suspension system that takes all the weight off your feet entirely and yet allows you to bounce around like you're weightless in space? What about that?
I don't know. What about that?
Are you saying that your imagination hasn't given you these alternatives? You haven't even considered that there might be other ways for you to dance because you're just defeated before you begin? Defeated. I apologize, but we'll take advantage of every possible pun that we can. We're shameless. Literally. We have no shame.
Nania,
Yes.
let us hydrate the channel's body.
All right.
Thank you for the hydration.
You're always full of surprises.
Chock full.
One last question. Do I have hybrid children as well? And how many?
There are 9 of us. Dad.
Thank you, son. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You are choosing to be happy. Why? Because there is no other choice for you. What about that?
Okay.
Does that work?
It does, but I guess
But.
I don't suppose I'm supposed to
When
mean something.
you you say it does, but that is a fancy phrase that means no. No, I don't get it. It doesn't work for me. No. So, at the very least, allow yourself to be honest and just say no instead of it does, but.
Okay. No, it doesn't.
Thank you. Why not?
I get.
Is that also too simple? Not complicated enough?
I have lots of musical instruments that don't get played regularly, and sometimes
Yes.
I feel apologetic to them.
All right.
And
So
I-
go apologize and then pick them up and play. What's stopping you from playing them if that's your excitement? If it's not, then it's understandable that you're not playing them. But if it is, what's stopping you from doing so?
This apologetic relationship I have with them, which
You mean you feel guilty?
I do,
About what?
about
About being yourself? Don't you think they would rather be played by the real you or not played because they don't want to be played by a false you? Wouldn't you be more apologetic about playing them if it wasn't your excitement to do so? Why would you treat them that way? I am not who I really am, but I'm going to play you anyway. I'm not happy about this. Well, how do you think the instrument's going to feel? Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for not being you and playing me. Thanks. Why don't you give me to somebody who would actually enjoy playing me? Wouldn't that be the nicer thing to do? You should apologize for not letting them go, in a sense, if any apology is really needed at all.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I was being a tiny bit facetious with the idea of being nailed to a cross, but only a tiny bit. Because what we are actually saying is they were willing to allow themselves to be taken to extremes to actually transcend past the idea that any of those things can actually affect who you really are as an eternal, indestructible being. So that was the process that was allowed there.
I see.
Yes?
Yes, thank you. So when it comes to my feeling as I've been studying.
No, one moment. Are you sure? Oh, all right. We are being asked to ask you. This may come in the form of what you call a joke. What were Jesus' last words on the cross? Nailed it.
Which goes back to the idea that to be enlightened, you have to lighten up on yourselves. I see.
Exactly. Don't take it so seriously.
Right. And then I have a question.
Yes, that went over well. Thank you.
And then in the prior transmissions, you've talked about how the.
One moment. Isn't it interesting that nobody asked who you are? Just plowed right ahead.
Who are you?
The one that gave the joke was Jesus.
Oh, right on.
Remember that one of your biblical quotes is, "My joy I leave with you." Yes?
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, I guess I just prefer to have nice dreams.
Why? The way in which you will allow those dreams to transform is by not running away from them, but actually climbing on board that nightmare and riding it until it becomes Pegasus, the flying horse. Do you understand? Nightmare, horse. Get on and ride it until it transforms into a horse with wings that will allow you to soar into the clouds. But the only way to get on board Pegasus is to actually mount the nightmare. is to actually ride it, is to accept it, acknowledge that it's part of you, that it's telling you something, that it's there to transport you to places that you will then be allowed to discover more of yourself in. The definition you have of the unknown is what is scaring you. I guarantee you, the only thing that exists in the unknown and the only thing you will ever discover in the unknown is more of yourself. You are a 100% energy. You feel your energy in different ways when you filter your energy through different belief systems. When you filter your energy, flow your energy through belief systems that are in alignment with you, you feel it as joy. When you flow your energy through belief systems that are out of alignment with you, you feel it as fear. That's your barometer. That's what tells you, oh, I'm feeling fear. Well, that must mean I have a belief system that's out of alignment with me that I don't prefer. Thank you, fear. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Fear will say, well, now that you've used the message in the way it was intended, see you later. The fear doesn't hang around once you allow it to do its job of simply delivering the message of bringing your attention to something you want to know about. So don't blame little fear. Poor little fear. Knock, 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 knock. Go away! I'm just trying to deliver a message. Go away! I don't want to have anything to do with you. Oh, I've been given this job to deliver messages to you, and you won't even open the door and let me deliver it. Oh, sulks away. Poor little fear. Well, I'll show her. I'll come back even stronger. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, my goodness, there's that fear again. Now it's even louder. Go away. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Let me in. No, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And believe me, it will. Because you want it to come in. You want the message it has. And if it has to blow your house to smithereens to do it, it will. Because you're telling it to. That's what you've designed it to do. So the sooner you open the door, ding dong, yes? Fear here. Oh, good day, Fear. What juicy tidbit of information do you have about me today? Well, you have this belief system, you see, and it's out of alignment with you. Oh, really? Oh, yes. Here. Sign here, please. Have a good day, Fear. Please do come back again as soon as you have any more information. Don't worry, ma'am, I will. I'm on the job. Thank you, everyone. Hi. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. I'm just going to go right into it, so have fun, and I'll see you later.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
The number you are trying to call is unavailable or private and cannot be reached by this method. If you know the number, please dial it directly.
This service cannot be activated because the telephone number is not in our serving area.
What listing? Thank you. Please wait while an operator looks.
I will say good day to you this day of your time. How are you all? All right. We thank you, and we welcome you to the other side of the doorway.